look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field. We've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Let's go. Smash, smash. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready, ready, ready.
Here's Giddens. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup. That's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Buffalo 8. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing now. Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. It's Giddens. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Come on, come on. Set. Cut. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
2. Ready.
3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. That one nabbed by Warren. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a pickup of 26. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Not just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Giddens will get this off his own lead. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He brings it in, and that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. And they get him right scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return coming from the 6. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackling at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
60.
They'll go play action for Sanders. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Cleveland!
Judkins, the ball carrier.
The Browns pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. Answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
You know, we're in our defensive meetings this week. That's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. Still going inside the 35. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignment. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Puts everything he has under this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to have it all the way down into 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets...
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down. Play action, Sanders. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
9 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted.
Field goal is good.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Another pistol, it's Giddens. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. To the air on this first down, Richardson. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
65, 6, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. He's trying to go deep again. A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Richardson to throw again. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So Giddens here on the dump off. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Ready, set.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Dragon 60. 70 Lions.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Tag. Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. That's on target to Pierce. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
The 6-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
This is Giddens. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you're going to go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
To throw, Richardson. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders now on the return. They pull out the reverse. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Right to 80.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down. New set of downs from the 37. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Cleveland.
Running back sent in motion. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. It's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Motioning the tight end left. On first down, here's Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever. Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. Throw right side finds Pittman. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
16 yards.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
Judkins runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. This is Trujillo, the tie point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns make it 17 all.
17.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Gould on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. 60.
Play action with Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it up. And the Browns are going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw and an even better job of forcing the interception.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. Trujillo ends on the point after. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Buffalo 18, Bronco 80. Ready up.
Back to work after throwing the pitch. Complete over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
First down throw here from Richardson. This is a heater going deep. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. There's a screen for Giddens. And he's tackled for no gain. Timeout Indianapolis. That's in seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
65 yards. Panther, Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Richardson on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring him 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Takes this in at the 25. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
33-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Ready? 19 tight. Gravity Lions.
Looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bino. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops Mace for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Waddle makes the catch. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down, Browns.
To throw now is Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home.
This is ahead for about 5. Was Andre Cisco holding down there?
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ready.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. Third down.
Set.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Judkins on first down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Play action, Sanders. Finds him on the crossing line. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Judkins up the middle. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Start.
Another one for Judkins. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ready up.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
From the red zone now. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broadcast incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
On the give, here's Judkins. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has it in close. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Browns.
Trujillo checks on the extra point. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
31, Colts 17.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
70, let's go. 19, 18. Come 19. Come 19. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Press on, lady.
They think the handoff, now Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We're going to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Deputy.
From the gun, Judkins. And he finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And it's brought in, touchdown Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Trujillo lands on the point after. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Buying some time right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Down.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
84, Tyler Warren. It's a gain of 6. Makes it
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Once more now, it's Richardson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
14 yards. And the Colts, 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Throwing again, Richardson. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So we're through 3 here. It's Browns football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Another game to Judkins. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's third down.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Ready.
Quick pass, right side, complete. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving it backwards to the 9.
At their own 9-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Down. Dragon 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. Tackle made right around the 26.
16 yards. That's good for a Colts.
19 tight.
First
19
down.
tight.
First down throw here from Richardson. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Working quickly here.
First down.
Richardson now on first and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they pick him off again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Rolling into enemy territory. At the 20. Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns put up even more points in a win. He takes on the extra point. And the Browns grow their lead yet again.
45. Colts 17.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and
To the air on his first down, Richardson. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play fake. It's Richardson. Rolling out to his left. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back and 2 straight incompletions and made this third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Richardson on 3rd. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
No couple ain't happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Let's go. Go.
Sneak here, Sanders. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback can get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready, ready, ready.
Handoff now to Judkins. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Here we go.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
Ready.
Second down, carry for Sampson. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Sanders will keep it. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth down.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Browns moments away from win number 12. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready, set,
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
down.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps the defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Set up. Check go.
Play action. It's Richardson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You never, ever was an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Panther 60.
They're drawn up for it.
Ready.
Setting up for the kneel down on third.
Go.
They're drawn up for it. So the Browns will take this win home with them.